Rightio, how you doing there guys? What is this really weird contraption behind me? So, in our past episodes we made polyurethane wheels with a PLA hub. PLA is 100% infill and I'm worried it's not going to be strong enough. So, behind the scenes I made some resin filled ones. This is a cutaway of what the inside of this one looks like. So this is printed with a very thick shell inside and outside and then filled with epoxy resin. So I'm going to put it on this weird contraption, smash it with a hammer and see how much force it takes to break. So this one here is 100% PLA, 100% infill. Let's see what happens. Wow, that was weak. So that was about 300. Bang! So holy poo, holy crap. That just sheared right off, like nothing. It just bloop. Oh, hope for the resin one yet. Okie dokie, let's go for resin. Oh my. Well, that's good. Holy crap, righto. Actually see the resin popping out. From that little test, I'm going to go with resin and PLA is heaps stronger than 100% PLA. Yeah, that's heaps stronger. Okay, so we've just destroyed some PLA and some resin injected PLA. So this failed. PLA is strong, but it's not that strong. It's probably more to do with how I modelled it and poor layer adhesion. But even if I fix that, I still don't think it's going to be as strong as what we just saw with this. So how did I make this? What I did is I modelled in Inventor Fusion these hubs, and then I set the infill to 0. I increased the layer thickness and reduced the top and bottom layer height. So it comes out like this. So it comes out like this, easily removable top. Now it's very stringy inside. I was going to clear all that out, but I think it actually helps with the adhesion and, like, you know, Rio and concrete. I think it helps. But there's also some little holes, as you can see, where the resin might escape. Okay, so how did I do this? What do we need? Well, first up, I use some 2-part epoxy art resin. This one is clear as glass. I can't remember who makes it, but I used it in a prior project with woodworking. But I think any 2-part epoxy resin will probably do the job. So those little blemishes, the little holes in the side here, what do we do to stop all the resin from leaking out and escaping? Enter our friend, the trusty glue gun. So any little bits you're worried about the resin seeping out, you just want to cover them up. You could probably use tape too, I've just thought. But oh, now that we've got them all hot glued up, let's mix up some resin. So the resin is a 50-50 mix. I'm using this because I don't have a measuring cup big enough. So that was the hardener. Now we put in the body resin. Now we put in the resin. Hey Flip, hey buddy. Little dog. No. Nope. Nope, not for you, buddy. Nah. I have mixed up way too much resin. mix. Yuck. Now, if you have a degassing chamber, putting it in there and letting the bubbles out will make this a lot stronger. As the air bubbles pop, you've got to keep topping it up. Yeah. Cool. Yes, very nice, very nice. Because I have extra resin, I just had a random idea. Maybe if I drill a hole through these ones that are solid PLA, maybe it will help key it on for spares, maybe? I don't know. Hey buddy, hey, what's going on? Another dog. We like dogs here. Now that I've drilled some perfect holes, how good is this suit? Perfect. Now I shall inject thine with resin! Got heaps of resin left, might as well do the rest. The resin's still liquid. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I thought it would have started hardening up by now. Excuse me. there you have it. Resin Injected PLA. Blah. I can't remember what the cure time is, but I normally leave it for a day or two, and then I'll put them in these polyurethane molds, and then they'll be ready to go. I hope you've enjoyed Resin vs PLA. Check in next time for more videos of something. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, share, tell everyone about it, and if you've got any comments, leave them in the comments. Thanks guys.